Hi everyone. So I am doing this 7-day social media blitz, and I'm going to try and get in the routine of doing a short live video every day to start off with, and then hopefully keep it up. So I'm also recording to Instagram at the same time. So if I'm not looking at the screen, that is why. So alright, so I wanted to share some tips on if you want to start having a family and if you own a small business or you just started a small business. So I'm just going to cover some quick tips. So this is a super short video. First off, believe it or not, you do want to front load your schedule. So don't front load the first couple weeks, especially if you don't know how you're going to do with morning sickness, because right now it's a little easier because a lot of the stuff is on Zoom and it's electronic, so you don't have to be in person, and you can turn off your video microphone if you know what is happening. But for when in person, give yourself a little leeway that way. But once you're kind of out of that zone, then really front load your schedule, especially get those networking meetings in sooner than later. So I got super involved. I went to all the chamber meetings, the luncheons, I went to all the committee meetings. I became known as the very pregnant, bubbly person that would just bounce around the room and everything like that. And everyone, that's just how people came to know me. And so I had planned on kind of doing meetings right up until birth, but then my body was telling me that kind of a month before I needed to take it easier. So then I kind of cut back on my meetings and still attended the luncheons to as much as possible. But everyone got it. I mean, everyone knew that I was super involved. I'm the bubbly pregnant chick, and I'm starting to need a break. So I just let everyone know, hey, I am going to go on part-time maternity leave, so I'm not going to be able to go to as many meetings. And everyone's like, that's fine, you've done so much already, you're doing amazing, it's great. And now the reason for front loading too is everyone got to know me. I did all my networking, and I still communicated via everyone via email, because you know, once you get business cards, you should follow up with them and be like, hey, it was great to see you at the chamber luncheon. I would love to get to know more about you and your business in case I could help you grow your business or anything like that. And so I was still able to communicate with that. So fast forward to I'm like in the hospital giving birth. We were actually having a chamber event too, which was kind of funny. But anyway, so I'm in the hospital giving birth, and then I am in recovery and everything like that. So even though I wasn't able to drive for I think it was 6 weeks, and everything like that, I was able to reach out to all my connections that I had made through all the meetings. I did an update, be like, hey, you're not going to see me at the luncheons for a couple months because I had a baby. Here she is. This is her name. This is how much she weighed. I put out a little flash in the chamber luncheon too. And everyone loved that. Everyone checked in on me, and now everyone was just like, hey. So when I finally went back to the luncheon meetings, everyone was like, hey, you don't have a baby anymore. Where's your baby? I'm like, here she is, because I baby wore her.
I love you.
Because this is mom life. Yep. So this is mom life, everyone. Kids crying in the background. Husband getting something from the refrigerator. But anyway, but everyone was like, they were more invested in the journey. So it wasn't just me growing a business and everything like that. They were invested. They're like, oh, you were that bubbly chick someone told me about, but I hadn't seen you yet, and I wondered what happened. Oh, you had a baby. That's why you weren't here. And then they really also wanted to get to know me, because they're like, well, where's this the really pregnant woman that's super bubbly and just bounces around? Where is she? And people were like, oh, she had a baby. But here's her information so you can reach out to her if you want to, because she's still connecting with people. So definitely, yes, right? Fantastic photo bomb in the background. So anyway, so that is the first tip I have, is front load, so that when you do go on maternity leave, you can tap into all those connections you made during the pregnancy that you work for, and you can just continue to build on them. Now, if you want a few more tips on how to actually do business while in labor and possibly get new customers and everything, just comment below, and I will gladly show you how I worked my business while actually in labor, because that's always a fun thing to do, right? So anyway, thank you all for watching and for dealing with the photo bombs in the background. Take care, everyone. Bye.